You know, stop or dial it down. Whether moving in before or after marriage, there are things you need to know before settling down. So we're telling you the questions you need to ask before you pack the boxes. This is according to independent.co.uk.
Yeah.
Questions to ask your partner before you get settled
Absolutely.
or married.
We don't like ask questions because we are afraid we're going to get the answers we don't want to hear, but ask the questions.
What if you ask the questions and you get answers that are tricking you?
Let them tell you a lie.
Because sometimes
I mean,
people
there's
will
nothing you
say
can do
what they
about the
want to
lie,
in
but
the
when you
moment.
find out says a lie,
Then you unpack your
excavate
boxes.
yourself. Excavate
Gotcha.
yourself.
Okay.
First question. Yes.
important.
Yes. Ask it. Do you want children? Very important.
Critical even.
And when they tell you, believe them. Because I've seen instances where women have asked men, do you want children? No. And them say, him just say so now. When they pick the born, him will love the child. Then the child is born and the man says, but I told you I did not want any children, and move out. And you say, what a wicked man, which man could I not love him pick me? If they're honest enough to tell you no, believe them.
There are some people who just are not interested in being parents. They're
And they may change their mind, you know.
And men, they might.
But you don't know. If they say no, work with it.
Exactly. And you might wonder, they'll say, you know, when the picnic born, then how the picnic born if you're never involved. Well, there are women who might play that dangerous game and that dangerous trick of, you know, doing whatever they need to do to make it happen. And you end up in problems because it's just resentment, it's mistrust, it's nothing good for the relationship. So let's say if a woman tells you up front or a man tells you up front that they're not interested in being parents, listen to them.
There's a friend of mine and he said, Daily, I don't want to have kids because I don't think, he says, I know me and I'm very self-centered, I'm very selfish. I don't know if it's in me to love a child the way the child should be loved.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's in
At
me
least
to give
he's
the child
honest.
that kind of attention, because me love attention. And I said, I believe you, I don't think you should.
Yeah. But what happens in a situation where you both agree that it's not going to happen and then you enter the union and somebody change your mind?
That's why there's always the problem.
That is a tough...
And they may change their mind, you know, they may change their mind. But it's important to know. It's important to know. You don't want it to happen. And you say, but me never want a picnic. You say, but me never know. You know what I mean? At least if it happens, you're aware that, look, he or she wasn't on that page, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So now something, you know, we have to approach it differently because it has happened.
I've seen unions
But
break up.
ask the
because of
question.
that. Yeah.
Ask the question. Don't try to surprise nobody with no.
Who will do the cooking, laundry, and housework? True.
I must tell Jesus.
All right. So this article says the couples in our study who lacked clarity on what, when, and how household tasks and responsibilities would be carried out often said they felt drained and rushed and had difficulty communicating their dissatisfaction in their lives.
Look, there are some women, they don't want the man in them kitchen, none at all. They love to cook, they want to cook. There are some women who feel housework is my responsibility. Awesome.
And some men who feel that
There
way
are some
too.
men who feel they want to cook or they want to do their own laundry. Ask the question, because what you don't want is when fella come through the door in the street clothes, as we discussed earlier, and step out of them in the middle of the passageway and go and bathe and put on, and then drop the towel right in front of the street
And then
clothes.
ask you what's for dinner.
And you sit down and look at you and say, what is this? And them say, you never cook. Yes, ask.
Yeah.
And
come
then
in
you say,
and see him.
me never
but
know
he-
say I saw him, and me never know say I saw him nasty. Who him think him take up maid? Find out if him a take up maid before you take
So
him
you
up,
ask
please.
him, do you cook?
Or what do
No,
you think
can
about
you cook?
cooking?
Do you cook?
Yeah.
Will you cook? It's two different
Yeah.
questions. 'Cause he probably can and you just don't interest to do
Yeah.
it. So you need to know.
He probably says he wants and he
What's
can't
going
cook.
on. Yeah. Laundry, housework. I think it's very important for people
Important.
to share those chores.
And then
Trust
he
me.
may take up a woman, and then when him say you go wash, and she say, eh? I thought we were gonna have a helper. What do you mean? And he say, helper, what may I do the helper? And you, no, find out. Find
Here's
out.
one that's very, very, very important, because there's a notion, counselors will tell you, infidelity is one thing that can ruin a marriage, but marriages survive infidelity. Financial infidelity
Problem.
or finances is the
Problem.
number one reason for the breakup of
Problem.
marriages.
Problem.
Number one, more than infidelity, more than think of anything else. Finances are at the top. So, a question about debt. How much are you in, please?
You owe nobody.
How much people do you owe?
You owe nobody. I want to know if you owe nobody.
Is
Come in
there
and
any-
one dead home. When me dead home, one truck drive up out a door and take me off my sofa and me a watch TVJ, Smile Jamaica, and the man plug out the TV while me sit down and watch the TV. I want to know if me just need to plug out the TV from now and left it on the veranda and
Or
tell
if
him
you
to
go
dry
to the
through the
door,
grill.
is there anybody who's going to be, hitting you up on the street, embarrassing you because they're holding you responsible for somebody else's debt? How much debt? Do you have debt? How much debt do you have? Who are those debts with? What is your plan to clear those debts?
Yeah.
Yeah, very important
Yeah.
questions to ask.
Yeah.
Um,
And there's no shame in saying it, There's
That's
no
not
shame
a
in
bad
saying
thing
it.
if you service it.
There's no shame. Just make people know. I want to know if when me say Aubrey I come, me and you need for hide. Don't make me say Aubrey I come and you run gone and me stand up there and say, where I'm gone? Hi Aubrey. And every time I call Aubrey I say, Delia. I want my money, and I'm like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
you should have did run and go hide. too.
Did not know about
Tell
this
me, I want
before.
me forgot hide.
Yeah.
Me forgot hide.
Yeah.
How will the bills be handled? Absolutely.
What's the split here?
What is the split? It is important. Because you know what? Okay, honey, you pay the mortgage. I'll take care of the utilities. And you go home and the light every month. Every month,
JPS.
10 JPS like
How
have your light.
come? Darkness? What happened?
Every month, 10.
Yeah.
Every month, 10.
Yeah. Problem. And if you say you're
Problem.
going to do it, do it. Because somebody holding up one side of the bargain is going to lead to the same
Yeah.
thing that we're talking
And
about.
women, if you agree to the split, as Simone said, hold up your end of the bargain. Don't say, I'm going to do this, and then every month you say to the man, oh, my money done, you can pay it, you can pay it. If you told him that you are going to pay.
And if you can't pay it for whatever reason, let him know.
Yeah.
Because nobody now say, probably I can't run in a one bad patch or whatever the situation is. But, that surprise of...
Pay. The light cut off or you don't know
it's
water.
not
Pay.
a good, no.
Pay. Don't agree because you think, okay, to start this relationship, I'm going to sound as if I'm being cool. And, yes, honey, I'll pay. And then no time at all, you're not pay. No.
Okay. How much time apart do you need?
Good luck on that question.
Forever is not a good answer.
That's why I don't know if me would ask that question. That question is a leading question, Simone. I'm not
I need to be
asking.
away from you like 10 hours or so every day.
I'm not asking.
Is that okay with you?
I'm not asking. No man is gonna get. I'm not asking no man that question. Sorry, wrong bang. Cross off
And I
that
think you
one.
kind of figure that out.
How much time
based
apart
on
do
how
we
much time
need?
you spend. You can't be everybody's end all and be all. You
Thank
must
you.
have friends.
How
and you
much
must
time
have-
apart do we need? 8:30 in the morning to 4:30 when you're
Rasta.
at work, honey.
Rasta. Watch out.
Is it gonna take ask him how much time we need apart? How much time we need apart? And I'm gonna feel, oh, she cool with time apart. Like every weekend. and no.
But then that's how you know that you're not moving in. And you're not getting
I'm
married.
not asking that question.
This next question is interesting.
What do you consider cheating? Honey, child, ask the question, but prepare yourself for get. Okay, I won't say that. I was gonna say prepare yourself for get a fake answer.
Here they come again with this emotional infidelity as opposed to physical, emotional
Yes.
affairs. And
Yes.
I mean, there's some people who will take the emotional over will take the physical over the emotional because
They're
will say their
invested
partner is
in
not
someone.
Right.
A friend of mine and I had this discussion, Simone, about men who have office wives and church wives.
What are those things?
Those are the ones that they are emotionally invested in, but not married to. So so once them get to work, this is the person that they have breakfast with. They work throughout the day, every minute them they are one another desk, them giving one another little jokes. They have lunch together,
okay.
Work done, them eat them if lunch have supper, them have supper together, and they work so closely together that all of that intimacy would have been so spent at work that by the time him reach home,
empty.
well, him not need it again, it's already been fulfilled. Same for women, I'm saying him, but women do it too. Them have them work husband and them church husband. So yeah, it can be a problem.
Some signs that you're involved in an emotional affair include thinking about the other person constantly and getting defensive when your partner confronts you about that person. And if you're suspicious that your partner is having an emotional affair, take note of any differences in their interest and pay attention to your gut. People, sometimes your gut tell you something. It's not indigestion. Sometimes it's indigestion. Sometimes it's gas. But more often than not, trust your gut, you know.
Yeah.
Trust your gut.
All right, we're running out. It says, how do you feel about divorce? Yes. How will getting married change our relationship? You might say, will getting married change your relationship, and the relationship changes. Because the man gonna say we are moving, never say we are married, and then they don't move in. Are you still friends with any of your exes? If you saw my play, you should say no. What is your love language? That's a whole girl talk for itself. And what are you like when you're mad? I don't know if you're going to get a good answer for that one.
It's what they do a song about when you're mad, isn't you? Okay.
Them going to tell you, so me when I'm mad, I might shout a little bit. If you don't know, and people mad, them don't know what they're going to do. It depends.
And then you get mad and you see a knife.
Yeah. Most importantly, the questions that you need answered, ask them.
Yeah.
And if you're afraid to ask them, it means you already know the answer.
Correct. Boss point, Harris. Boss.
Yeah, if you're afraid to ask them, you know the answer.
Boss point. All right, guys, that's it for Girl Talk for this week. That is a boss point.
Them know I hear. Go on about your
Here's what we're doing now.
business.
Oh, we've got more on Smile, but first let's throw back to this 1967 hit.
When Marvin just born.
Marvin Gaye and Tommy Terrell. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide